All right, hey parents, I just want to go over our parking situation out here with you. As the weather worsens like this, we need to ask you to make sure you are truly following our expectations and our guidelines, our rules out here for parking after school especially. So I'm gonna see if I can't turn this camera around. No, it won't let me. That's right, I'll just go this other direction then. So in our U drive, this area back over here is for buses. The yellow curbing all along here signifies that that's our bus lane, and there are signs up here, up on the top corners up there, that say yellow line bus only. So this area needs to stay clean or clear for our buses to be able to come pick up our students after school. We have anywhere between 2 and 3 buses that pick kids up. Right here after that yellow line ends, this is like our crosswalk right here. That goes up to school doors. And this actually is a crosswalk. You can't see it right now from the white paint, but it is painted all the way across from right down here at this corrugated area that kind of gives you a little bit of traction all the way across to our 2 handicap spots. We only have 2, and that's part of the problem out here is just only having 2 handicap spots. So what I need to ask you to do is, if there are no handicap spots for you and you are a handicapped parent, we have this entire blue line that starts right here from the crosswalk area and goes all the way around and wraps around over to the curb area over there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is for our handicapped parents, which means you must have the emblem on your license plate and or the placard hanging from your rearview mirror. That means you are handicapped and you can park here. We also ask our daycares to park here because they typically have 2, 3, 5 kids, maybe even up to 6 or 7 from a different school that they've picked up, and they can't leave their vehicle to come get their kids. And they're not gonna haul 6 or 7, 8 kids out of a van. Up here, it also says in the morning, this is our drop off, 7:30, 7:45 to 8:30. You can park and not park and stay, but you can drop off right here, get your kiddos out, and then you roll on through. But after school, this is daycare only, it says. And I have asked our handicaps to also park here. Our handicapped parents, grandparents, veterans, whoever else might need a spot that's closer to the school, especially as our weather turns like this. Because let's be honest, none of us want to be out in the cold, but the last thing I want is one of our handicapped parents, grandparents, to slip out here on the concrete and fall because they had to walk from all the way out here on the street. But unfortunately, if you are not a handicapped person that has either the emblem on their license plate or on their rearview mirror, we ask you to park out here along the street. We know it stinks, but trust me, there's no other option. Please make sure you keep our neighbors' driveways clear. Don't block their driveways. If you see the mail person, they won't deliver their mail if you're parked in front of their mailbox either. So please just be respectful of that. I know our mail people always try because they come in and talk to us and stuff. But and then the other option is to obviously park all the way down the curbing on this other side over that way too, all the way down the edge that way, and park over there. You can use both sides of the street. We do ask you to please try to cross at the crosswalk I can't get my finger, way right over there. Again, I know when it's cold it stinks, but if you can model that for your kids, it would certainly help us out. But again, this U area that pulls into and closer to the school, this blue line, again, daycares, handicaps only. Please do not park here if you do not have a handicap thing hanging from your rearview mirror. And listen, you guys, a daycare doesn't mean you're a grandma picking up your grandkids. I'm sorry, that's not a daycare. You need to be a licensed daycare. You need to have an actual business license for that daycare. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to ask you to either park in a parking spot. We do have some parking spots over in that area. They're oftentimes filled up, but you can sometimes find a couple over that way, or park out on the street and come get your grandkids. Again, unless you have a handicap sticker, then please park along the blue line. We appreciate that. Thank you all so much for helping us out. I know I get on here and do this so often, and I'm just asking you guys to help us with this. The last thing I want to do is have somebody hurt out here because a parent that feels like they're in a hurry, or that they don't want to have to get out of their car, or they didn't dress for the weather to go out here and stand out here and wait for their kiddos. I don't want somebody else to suffer because of our impatience sometimes. So please abide by those rules. Help us out with that. We'd appreciate it. Have yourselves a good evening. Weather's supposed to be crazier tomorrow, so we really need your help. Thank you.